Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to presume that you've seen our previous Beat the Bankers videos on mortgage fraud, okay? This is an update and a follow-up to those previous videos. Jimmy's team now has new partners they've teamed up with to achieve some stunning successes. This new team is a similar group located in Pennsylvania, which works with an expert document examiner and a staff. The examiner is considered the best in the country at finding and uncovering forged documents. Forgery is criminal fraud, and there is no statute of limitations regarding fraud. Once a fraud, always a fraud. The examiner's work is very well known and respected in the industry. His reputation is sterling, and his reports cannot be impeached. They are winning cases that generally move very quickly towards settlement. Half of the cases that are represented by this examiner are settled out of court as a direct result of his irrefutable findings. The other 50% generally are decided very shortly after an evidentiary hearing, which again is quite early in the judicial process. So far, 100% of every client's documents reveal forgery and fraud. They expect to win 100% of the cases, even though, of course, nobody can guarantee results. It's always incumbent upon the courts to uphold the laws regarding forgery and fraud. When a compromise about a law essentially renders that law useless by removing all of the essential elements of the original law, this is an example of when the law is eviscerated. There is no defense in the law after fraud is uncovered. So if you've already been foreclosed on, there are no statutes of limitation for forgery and fraud. Once a fraud, always a fraud. If you lost your home years ago, you can still win actual damages as a monetary award. And those damages may include 3 times the value of the property, the down payment you made, the payments you made thereafter, the taxes and insurance you paid, the maintenance performed on the property. You would also be entitled to punitive damages for the intentional infliction of stress and for the forgery and fraud that was perpetrated upon you. So regardless, if you've lost your home, if you're in foreclosure, or even if you're current on your monthly payments, you can have an analysis done in advance to determine if your issues are viable. Now, in the event that the courts do not honor their oath of office or the law, we can file a writ of mandamus in a higher court. This type of writ compels lower courts to uphold the law. Currently, there are 4 people on Jimmy's team. The Pennsylvania group has 5 on their team, and the examiner's team has 6 members. So all in all, you would have 15 people working for you, experts in their field with experience and national recognition for their expertise. And cumulatively, your team would have over 100 years of experience. This is an all-star team. Let me share with you now some excerpts from a conversation I recently had with Jimmy. So here's Jimmy.
There's no statute of limitation on fraud.
Right.
And so, the forgery is the fraud, and it eviscerates everything historic. The res judicata doesn't count because it was gained by fraud, and so forth and so on. And we got everybody's still, every day we're excited about it. We got the Pennsylvania group. He's got 4 attorneys that are friends, and he's been consulting with all 4 of them for over 20 years. got two retired judges for consulting. And do you know American Free Press?
Yeah.
Okay. Mark Anderson, the editor, he writes articles for us and publishes them. We should win every case, but there's no guarantee.
No.
But we can definitely prove the fraud. And two of the orders I'll send you. This is a California case. They were evicted 3 years ago, and so the first order, they won the case. The second order is in the same case, and the judge removed the deed of trust mortgage, the note permanently from the title, and they'd had it tied up in court, and they never sold it to a third party, so they moved back in their house after being evicted 3 years ago.
Wow, that's great.
Free and clear. State foreclosures, I've got one that using their methods to stop the summary judgment hearing about maybe 2 months ago, and then they set the trial. Then they postponed the trial because they didn't have an expert witness, and we're just ordering her report today, but I believe we're going to win that one. And we won, had a foreclosure dismissed in New York about 2 weeks ago. I just got an order from federal court that they tried to dismiss because of our RESPA claims, and it was denied. We won that one. I got 5 people on my team. Pennsylvania's got 5 on their team. And then the examiner, he's got 6. Now we're streamlining everything, and I got it going like singer sewing machine, and it's going to be a really good year for all of us.
Here's how it breaks down for you to get plugged in and to get to your payday. Now, don't kid yourself. It does cost some money to get all these wheels turning for you. But here's what you need to know. So write this down. Go to lighthouselaw.club, which is the web page. In the navigation bar, look for memberships. In the drop-down menu, you'll find packages. Go to the packages page and look for C104, Kill the Mortgage Package. This package is loaded with powerful research, education, and tools which you will find highly empowering, regardless of anything else. You can read more about that in the details which are on the web page. So this first step is preparatory, all right? It provides you with the contact information so you can reach Jimmy's team directly, and you'll be able to initiate a preliminary analysis. It also provides you with another, more economical option from a paralegal specialist who may also be able to help you. So you've got a couple of options, a couple ways to go here. Now, if you decide to work with Jimmy's team, you should be prepared to spend around $3,500 to engage the forgery and fraud examiner to review your documents, okay? This is a very scientific process, and there's quite a bit involved. Additional fees will be negotiated with Jimmy for his services to guide you from the very beginning through to the very end of the process, and what we expect will be your payday. Now, these fees will be more than offset by the savings you'll have if you're currently paying on a mortgage. Because once you challenge your mortgage for fraud, you stop making payments. And then with success, you'll be payment-free forever. Your mortgage will be removed and eviscerated, and rightly so. So that's it. You can get started now at the lighthouselaw.club webpage. And don't forget to add my latest book to your library. I guarantee you'll love it. That's all for now. Take care and God bless.